Hi guys, see you again on your favorite channel, Surya Studio. In this video I will tell a tragic story, a girl who is still 19 years old, named Siti Nur Surya Ismail, who is usually called Surya by her family and close friends. This incident recently occurred in Malaysia, precisely on the 1st of November, 2020, Surya was found dead in her own home, while caring for her sick mother. The person who had the heart to kill Surya was her own best friend. So what is the motive for the perpetrator to have the heart to kill her best friend? Without further ado, let's talk about it. To start the story, I will tell you a little background from Siti Nur Surya Ismail. So Siti Nur Surya Ismail, or fondly called Surya, is a devoted child and also loves her family. Every day she is busy taking care of her mother who is paralyzed due to brain cancer, so that her mother can only lie down, in bed. Surya is very patient in taking care of her mother, starting from bathing, feeding, and changing diapers. Actually, Surya is not the only daughter in her family. She has a younger sister, named Siti Nur Surya Ismail, who is a 15-year-old student. Surya also has an older brother named Mozaid Azroy, 28 years old, and already working. Usually in the morning, her brother took the time to go home to her mother to give breakfast porridge to her mother. Actually, Surya was once a student, but because her mother was sick and there was no one to take care of her, she was willing to go out to take care of her mother all day. She was even willing to postpone her wedding schedule, which was supposed to be held in 2020. However, Surya asked her future husband, Muhammad Haikal Adnan, to be patient for one more year. Surya and Haikal planned to get married in 2021. But unfortunately that plan was ruined by an unexpected disaster for the poor girl, which made her leave her lover and family forever. At first, Surya was found dead. On the 1st of November, 2020, Surya's younger sister, Siti Nur Surya Ismail, was waiting for her sister, Surya, in front of the school. Because normally, Surya always picks up her sister after school lessons are over, but on that day her sister did not see her brother in the schoolyard, which usually Surya always comes on time, even before the school bell rings. The bad feeling made her sister very worried. Her sister grabbed her cell phone in her pocket, and called her sister, but there was no answer at all. Called many times, still no answer from Surya. Her younger sister rushed home, which is 1 kilometer from her school. Arriving home, she was very surprised by what she saw. She saw her sister was unconscious, in a prone position, and her left wrist was almost severed. She was found right in front of the living room TV. At first Surya's sister thought that Surya was the result of being electrocuted, but sometimes Surya's sister looked closely, where there were many stab wounds on her body, and her sister's wrist was almost severed. Her sister just realized that her sister was gone, and there had just been a robbery at her house, which made her sister like that. Surya's sister immediately called her brother and father, who were working in Bangal Katong village, Bukit Payang, which was a distance from her house in Lebak Batu village, Telemang, Malaysia. Her brother and father immediately went home, and when they got home, they suspected that it might be true, as his sister suspected that it was a group of robbers who committed the murder of Surya, because Surya's bag contained money for daily basic needs, and savings of around 2,400 ringgit. As well as 2 of Surya's cell phones have been lost. To investigate who the perpetrator of this case was, the family immediately reported to the Royal Malaysian Police at that time. This case was then investigated by the Hulu Criminal Police, Trengganu. The police immediately searched for evidence around the murder site. At that time they immediately found irregularities. Namely, the first, they found an oddity in Surya's closet door. Where the handle was on the closet, there was a sprinkling of powder that seemed to be deliberately smeared on the doorknob of the closet, to remove fingerprints. The second is like a statement from the Surya family, that Surya's bag, which contains money worth 2,400 ringgit, and her 2 cell phones which are usually kept in the closet have disappeared. In addition to conducting an investigation at the location of the victim's house, the police also investigated the area around the victim's house. There the police found CCTV on the neighbor's bird farm, which most likely recorded the perpetrator. The police also asked permission from the owner of the bird farm to check the CCTV footage. Based on CCTV footage, it was recorded that a veiled woman riding a motorcycle was monitored entering and leaving Surya's house. The figure is Surya's friend, whose name is Siti Nur Surya, who is 19 years old. The Hulu police, Terengganu, also asked for information by inviting Siti to come to the police station. The next day Siti came to the police station, accompanied by her mother. When questioned, Siti Nur, who is the perpetrator of this case, gave convoluted information. In addition, the police are also suspicious of bite marks on her arms, and several bruises on her body. This made the police suspicious, until finally, after being pressed by the police, Siti Nur admitted that she was the one who killed Surya. The temporary motive of the perpetrator, who had the heart to kill his own friend, was because he was angry with the victim's words that hurt the perpetrator's heart, thus making the perpetrator angry and killing the victim's life. According to the suspect's statement, at that time on the 1st of November, 2020, around 9 a.m., Siti Nur visited Surya's house. In the cloud they were talking in the room, while her mother at that time was in the living room. According to Siti Nur's statement, in the midst of their conversation, Surya at that time said words that made her hurt and angry, because she was mocked as poor, ugly and without a boyfriend. So here we cannot immediately believe Siti Nur's statement, because this is only according to one party and there are no witnesses. So we don't know what really happened. At that time Siti Nur immediately ran to the kitchen, to get a knife and attacked Surya. At that time Surya had fought and hit, and bit the perpetrator. She also had time to run, but unfortunately, she couldn't stand it anymore and fell down in front of the living room TV. After Siti Nur confessed her actions, the police conducted an investigation at her home. There the police found some evidence belonging to Surya, which had been stolen after the perpetrator killed the victim. The evidences included money worth 2,400 ringgit, 2 cell phones, and also Surya's makeup equipment. At that time, Surya's mother probably knew what had happened, but she couldn't do anything about it, and with her mother suffering from brain cancer, it also made her forget about the incident, because until now her mother is still often in the presence of Surya. The incident that happened to Surya also traumatized her family, so that they temporarily moved to their relative's house. Not only Surya's family was devastated, her future husband Muhammad Haikal was also very sad and devastated. Through his personal Instagram account, on Tuesday the 3rd of November, 2020, Muhammad Haikal expressed his sadness by uploading his last memories with Surya on his personal Instagram page, with the following caption:
"May heaven be your place, thank you for everything, you rest in peace, until my turn will follow. You are good, many love you. Many are happy to see you. I hope that the perpetrators will receive a reward commensurate with what her have done.
He wrote in his Instagram post. But it seems the post has been deleted. That's all for this story. Before that, I beg of you to have a wrong word in the delivery, and I want to invite you to pray for a moment, for the late Siti Nur Surya Ismail. May all her sins be forgiven, and be given the best place there. And may the family left behind be given the fortitude for what happened to the late Surya. Ameen. Thank you for watching the video to the end. See you in another video. See you. Selengkapnya tentang teks sumber ini diperlukan teks sumber untuk mendapatkan informasi terjemahan tambahan.